From the home of the Bills since way back in 1973, there's a look at Highmark Stadium just outside of Buffalo, New York. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Allen going to go to the air right away. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Malik Washington on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. It's a big play there for Miami. 56 yards.
It's a gain of 56 yards. First down, Miami.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
19, Tiger.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Dulcich. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. They'll look to throw here on first down. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Well, only 3 plays in here, but really, Charles, a solid start for this offense. And now we'll see if they can continue their mission to end this drive in 6.
And I wonder if their play caller right now is reflecting on that last big play that they've had up.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
This 2nd and 4. Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got him in. Complete. Well, he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. A big play here for Buffalo. 43 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory down at the 31. Throwing now is Allen. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20.
Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Alert! Alert! Hey, home!
Here's Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
Now Allen again. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Handoff, running left is Davis. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Ray, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
Brown it. Go.
Now Allen off the bootleg. He'll try and do. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Dolphins 7. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their...
They can get a win here. They get a mini open week, recharge a little bit, and carry some fresh momentum into the rest of the season.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Gun. They'll look to throw.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Miami. 53 yards. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
53 yards. And the Dolphin first down.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Straight ahead with H.M.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
He'll look to throw.
Looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To the air, Allen.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
And this is caught. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Tyquan Thornton And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And it's now 21-7.
Set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
Well, early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
A loss of 2 yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
19, Charlie, 19,
He'll look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
The rookie from Texas looking sharp on that throw. He gets his guys a first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
10, 10 to 60, 10 to 60. Let's go.
That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd down, Achane.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami.
Devon Achane
with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
He's going to air one out.
And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Allen going to throw.
This taken in by Kincaid.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now Allen.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Completes this one to Thornton.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd down and 4.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Throw caught by Achane.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 39.
They'll set up a throw.
Open man is Waddle, complete.
Call it a gain of 6. And it'll be second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. 60 license. 60 license. 79 from you.
They're going to look to throw.
That went out wide and intercepted.
Tre'Davious White with a pin. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off. And it proved it. And then all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Dalton Kincaid,
40 yards.
and the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up past
across the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Dolphins take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the third quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a first down.
Now he's going to step up and run. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, out back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 35. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
A gain of 12. First down, Miami.
In motion, Hill. They'll look to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up.
Back to throw again. That's going to be caught by Waddle. But he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 35 yards. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And incomplete on a deep ball.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10.
Here's Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
3rd and 16.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Looking to throw. Allen.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And it'll be Dolphin football.
At their own 31-yard line.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is. But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line.
In motion, Hill. A give left side. Here's Achane. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Devon Achane
with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
in motion, Hill.
And he'll get in for the 2 points, and that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal.
Dolphins 32. Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Up the middle, it's caught. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And now an audible here into something else.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give, running right, Achane.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now in Buffalo. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Now 2nd and 9.
They'll set up to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there. The Dolphins have a first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Tyreek Hill's got another one.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
They'll get that out wide to Waddle.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Jalen Waddle,
his 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Dolphins have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
To the air, Allen.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And it's caught inside the 10. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
On play action, Allen. On the RPO, that's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 10. And now they have taken a fourth quarter lead.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because this is something I thought would be at the game by now, but sometimes these head coaches and special teams coordinators, they just can't help themselves. It's a fake extra point, but sure enough, it winds up working out for 2 points.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, that last completion, CD's now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary.